is Tuesday.
Sweet Tuesday morning came on your smile. All of my fears, they have left me.
September 27th. And another ridiculously beautiful fairy tale storybook setting out here. 73 degrees, breezy, blue skies, big puffy clouds, no fucking spray.
How dare you!
I didn't get to do a video last week, obviously. I was a little busy, so I unfortunately did miss last week. You know, you miss a week, and it's like all that news from last week is just old news by the week after.
Off the coast of Tampa Bay yesterday, one lucky cameraman happened to catch an unusual aquatic daredevil. What you're about to see is a Channel 4 News exclusive. His name is Nutty the Squirrel, and he's 3 years old. How about that? That squirrel can water ski. Oh.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about the trouble and trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what they think. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 For all of us here at News Center 4, I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
Ay, ay, ay. And it's the same bullshit no matter what party is in there. They've just been kind enough to give us this buffoonery.
Let me be clear. If you're in a state where hurricanes often strike, like Florida or the Gulf Coast or into Texas, a vital part of preparing for hurricane season is to get vaccinated now.
What the hell did you just say?
Everything is more complicated if you're not vaccinated in a hurricane or natural disaster.
Shit just continues to roll and roll and roll. And you know, it's funny because most people don't even have any fucking idea. They're not paying attention to anything, you know. You got central banks teaming up with governments and bringing in central bank digital currencies all around the fucking world. Pilot programs, trial runs, you know, with like, I don't know, ridiculous amounts of other countries discussing it and watching these programs. You know, it's funny, these central bank digital currencies have expiration dates on them, you know, which means they will be leaving you no room to save 1 penny to have anything above the means they want you to be.
We need a great reset.
that's what's going on. And as people pretend the COVID era is over and we're moving on. And
energy-saving LED bulbs, now a California company, is turning those cutting-edge lights into networks. They can send and receive data, but as Bill Whitaker shows us, the technology creating new opportunities also raises privacy concerns.
Should you find yourself in Terminal B at Newark Airport, look up. Those aren't just new lights, they're smart lights, a sophisticated array of LED fixtures with built-in sensors and cameras connected over a wireless network. They monitor security, the flow of foot traffic.
Newark is primarily interested in energy savings.
Martin is president of Sensity, the Silicon Valley company that developed the smart lights at Newark and this parking garage in San Jose.
So these lights, they sense that we're walking?
Yeah, there's a motion sensor in each individual light.
What does this do as far as energy?
This week we saved about $3,500 or over $182,000 a year in energy saved just from this.
Across the globe, cities are phasing out old energy-wasting incandescent and sodium bulbs and replacing them with LEDs, which can act as a power hub that can be tailored for high-tech add-ons. That's the smart part. They're also 90% more efficient, longer lasting, and much brighter.
Whoa, that is bright.
There are about 4 billion outside lights in the world today. Imagine all these lights connected in one global network.
This is one of just a few places in the country where a smart light network has been installed. This Silicon Valley building uses it primarily for security. And here's how it works. There are 40 lampposts in this lot, holding 83 LED lights connected to 7 cameras in a seamless grid that is tracking and recording my every move.
So we do use the license plate recognition, and we also can detect people.
Kevin Kirk is chief engineer for the Shorenstein Company, which owns this building. The company plans to install smart lights at their properties across the country.
Everything goes up into the cloud, so we can access everything from anywhere. The future is limitless for this technology.
they are just force-feeding cricket and bug propaganda to these kids.
When you hear about a high-protein food source from Alberta, most people's thoughts will go to a large animal, maybe cattle. Well, here, just an hour west of Edmonton, they're farming something much smaller in this sea can.
I'm your conscience. The unmistakable sound of hundreds of crickets.
The protein that we obtain is about 65% pure protein.
This is believed to be Alberta's first cricket farm for human consumption. The company behind the farm has already been selling baked goods with cricket protein from the downtown market, but their powder wasn't local.
People wanted something like cricket powder that was grown locally, and they could actually talk with us and ask us questions, understand how it's done.
They started farming just a month and a half ago. From the eggs hatching, the crickets quickly grow in this sea can, kept at 35 degrees Celsius. Within 5 weeks, they're chirping and ready to be harvested. A process considered more sustainable in terms of land needed, water, and resources. For this biologist, he's seen a growth in the bug diet in recent years and sees them as part of the puzzle to a sustainable Western diet.
It's a complex solution to a very complex problem that requires changing the way we see food more than finding the one solution to the problem.
Now, as for the final product, you don't need to worry about finding any legs in there. It's a ground powder, and it smells more like cinnamon and tastes like walnuts. From near Wildwood, Alberta, Carly Robinson, City News.
So good. Holy shit, dude.
Meanwhile, today even, you have the Nord Stream pipeline being attacked, and you know, the blame game, who did it, we did it, you did it, when the reality of it is this is all about destroying the means of energy and creating shortages.
If Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again, then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will be in it.
How will you do that exactly, since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control?
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
It is about manufacturing lack when it comes to how you're going to heat your home, how you're going to run your house, how you're going to fuel your body, and doing their best to dump people into the R complex, into the fight or flight mode, get them into survival mode and that dog eat dog, me first mode. And if people would just take a step back and realize how fucking contrived and purposeful all this is, and start to look and point the fingers at their fucking governments, no matter what political party sits in their stupid fucking chair and makes the speeches, it's all the same agenda, you know?
Hey, keep chilling.
Oh, shit. So, anyway, this is what they're bringing in while people are just, walking around life pretending that nothing is happening. And that, of course, is purposeful as well, because they don't want people mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically prepared for such a thing. Even if they do have the intuition to get a little physically prepared, and they got some things stored, They don't want people in the mindset of accepting what is to come, because the bottom line is what is to come is to come. There's no turning around from it. People have not woken up enough. They've accepted this bullshit enough. They've allowed this to play out far enough that we are going to have to suffer the consequences of what has already been put into motion, and really all we can do at this point, after spending and exhausting all of our energy trying to wake people up, but coming to the final realization and conclusion that only they can wake themselves up out of their little baby mental states and step into their own power and accept what's going on.
I'm trying to free your mind, Neo, but I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
We need, those of us that have been aware from the beginning, we need to start realizing that if we don't make it out the other side, the message has to make it out the other side. The point of how we are losing our freedoms, the reference point for freedom, needs to make it out the other side. So whether or not we individually happen to make it, which the plan is for us to, but if not, we need to be sure that at least the message doesn't die with us. So that, of course, is the point of videos and speaking out and saying things to other people in your life and posting, knowledge on your social media channels to try to help people realize these things. They take the time to sit down and maybe go through some things one day. Posting it, you'll never know who's going to look at it, but that's the reason for it. So, anyway, people don't want to realize that, because that takes courage. It takes courage not only to admit it to yourself, but then to actually take action in the world and say, all right, what am I going to do about it? How am I going to stop partaking in my own enslavement? Oh, I have to quit my job. Oh, I have to get educated and spend time learning about stuff. Oh, I have to look in the mirror and get to know my own self and my own psyche so that I can break this spell that I've been under all these years. You know what? It's their fault. That's why it's their fault. It's just easier to point the finger that way than this way, because that is what little babies do, you know. And we are either going to grow up or we are going to remain mental midget little babies. And if that happens, then, you know, enjoy. You know what I mean? If you're someone that, you know, is okay with that, because it's no way of existing that I would want to partake in. So anyway, I think we'll leave it there. Hope all is well. Like I said, did I cover everything I want to cover? I don't fucking know. But it's good to be back. And again, sorry about last week. But sometimes shit happens and I get busy and I couldn't make it out here. But again, hope all is well. And we'll see you on the next one. Get learning, get speaking.
I hope you know you don't have to say you're sorry. You don't have to live with the heartache you keep, 'cause I don't need no apologies. No apologies. I tried to write you out to get some closure. The more the years went by, we got cold shoulders. The more I realized as I got older, we can turn it all around. So don't you beat yourself into the ground. I hope you know you don't have to say you're sorry. You don't have to live with the heartache you keep, 'cause I don't need no apologies. I know you tried your best, I know you struggled. The cards that you got dealt that gave you trouble. Now I see the you in me and I see double. We can turn it all around. I hope